Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back to Real Speaking Pod. I am your host, Jack. And today I am going to share a practical English practice with you. Our topic is taking the bus across the city. This topic is useful because many people use buses every day. Take a slow breath. Relax your shoulders. Now let us begin together with calm, useful English for city travel. Taking the bus across the city means traveling from one part of the city to another part by bus. Across means from one side to another side. A city can be busy and full of movement. When you take the bus, you see streets, shops, people, traffic lights, buildings, parks, and many different neighborhoods. A neighborhood is an area where people live. A bus ride is not only transportation, it can also become a small daily story. Today, we will practice English for taking the bus across the city. We will learn words like bus stop, route, fare, ticket, driver, passenger, seat, traffic, schedule, destination, and transfer. A bus stop is the place where people wait for the bus. A route is the way the bus goes. Fare means the money you pay for travel. A passenger is a person who travels in a bus, car, plane, or train. Destination means the place you are going to. Let us begin with one simple sentence. I am taking the bus across the city. Repeat it slowly. I am taking the bus across the city. You can also say, I am waiting for the bus. I am going downtown. Downtown means the central part of a city. I need to take bus number 12. I need to buy a ticket. I need to get off near the market. Get off means leave the bus. Practice these bus sentences slowly and clearly with your own voice. Where is the bus stop? What time does the bus come? Which bus goes downtown? How much is the fare? Do I need a ticket? Can I pay by card? Is this seat free? Please tell me when we reach the station. These questions can help you when you travel in a city. If you do not understand, you can say, could you repeat that, please? Now, let us imagine a learner named Daniel today. Daniel lives on one side of the city, and he needs to visit a friend on the other side. His friend lives near a public park, far from Daniel's home. Daniel does not have a car, so he decides to take the bus. At first, he feels a little nervous. Nervous means worried or unsure. He has taken short bus rides before, but never across the whole city. Daniel checks the bus route in the morning. He looks at the schedule. A schedule shows times when buses arrive and leave. The bus he needs comes at 9:30. He writes in his notebook, bus number 12, bakery stop, Green Park Station. A bakery is a place where people make or sell bread. Daniel wants to be prepared. Practice planning sentences. I need to check the bus route. I need to check the schedule. I need to know the bus number. I need to know where to get on. Get on means enter the bus. I need to know where to get off. I need to leave home early. I do not want to miss the bus. Miss the bus means arrive too late and the bus leaves without you. Daniel leaves home at 9 o'clock. He carries water, his notebook, and his wallet. The morning street is busy. People are walking to work. Cars are moving slowly. Shops are opening. Daniel walks to the bus stop near the bakery. He sees a blue sign with a bus symbol. Symbol means a picture or mark that represents something. He waits near the sign. At the bus stop, there are other passengers. An older woman is holding a shopping bag. Two students are talking quietly. A man is checking his watch. Daniel looks at the road and waits. Waiting can feel long when you are not sure. He says to himself, I am waiting for bus number 12. I will stay calm. Calm means peaceful and not worried. A few minutes later, he sees the bus coming down the street. Practice waiting sentences. I am waiting at the bus stop. The bus is late. Late means after the expected. Practice driver conversation. Good morning. How much is the fare? Does this bus go downtown? Does this bus stop near the market? Can you tell me when we reach Green Park Station? Thank you very much. These phrases are polite and clear. Daniel walks down the aisle and looks for a seat. An aisle is the space between seats where people walk. Some seats are full, but there is one empty seat near the window. Empty means nothing is there or no one is there. Daniel asks the person beside it, is this seat free? The person says, yes, it is. Daniel sits down and puts his bag on his lap. Lap means the top part of your legs when you sit. He looks out the window. The bus begins to move. Daniel sees his neighborhood first. He sees the bakery, the small grocery store, the pharmacy, and the school. A grocery store sells food and home items. A pharmacy sells medicine. The bus turns left at the traffic light. A traffic light is a light that tells cars to stop or go. The city looks different from the bus window. When Daniel walks, he sees only one street. From the bus, he sees many streets. Practice window sentences. I am sitting by the window. I can see shops. I can see people walking. I can see cars in traffic. Traffic means many vehicles moving on the road. I can see tall buildings. I can see a school. I can see the city passing by. Passing by means moving past you. These sentences help you describe what you see during a bus ride. After 10 minutes, the bus becomes crowded. Crowded means full of people. More passengers get on. Some people stand and hold the handrail. A handrail is a bar you hold for balance. A mother gets on with a small child. Daniel notices that she looks tired. Notice means see or understand something. He stands up and says, "Please take my seat." The mother smiles and says, "Thank you." Daniel holds the handrail and stands near the window. He feels good because he helped someone. Practice kindness on the bus. "Please take my seat." "Are you getting off here?" "Let me pass, please." "Excuse me, I need to get off." "Be careful. The bus is moving. Hold the handrail." Now, let us talk about traffic. In the city, traffic can be slow. Daniel's bus stops many times. Cars are moving slowly. A delivery truck is blocking part of the road. Blocking means stopping movement. Some passengers look tired. One student says, "I hope I am not late for class." Daniel looks at the time. The bus is still moving, but slowly. He takes a breath and says, "I cannot control the traffic. I can stay calm." Practice traffic sentences. The traffic is heavy today. Heavy traffic means there are many vehicles and movement is slow. The bus is moving slowly. We are stuck in traffic. Stuck means unable to move. I hope we arrive soon. I might be late. Might means maybe. I will stay calm. Daniel uses the slow time for English practice. He takes out his notebook and writes 5 bus words: driver, passenger, ticket, route, seat. Then he writes one sentence for each word. The driver is careful. The passengers are quiet. I have a ticket. This route goes across the city. My seat is near the window. He reads the sentences silently. Silently means without voice. Then he whispers them softly. Whisper means speak very quietly. He is turning a bus ride into English practice. Now let us practice bus vocabulary. The driver drives the bus. The passenger rides the bus. The ticket shows that I paid. The route shows where the bus goes. The seat is where I sit. The stop is where I get on or get off. The fare is the money I pay. The schedule shows the time. The destination is where I am going. These sentences are clear and easy to repeat. After some time, the bus passes through the city center. City center means the busy middle part of the city. Daniel sees tall buildings, banks, clothing shops, cafes, and offices. People are crossing the street. Crossing means going from one side to the other. A street vendor is selling fruit. A vendor is someone who sells things, often outside. The city center is louder than Daniel's neighborhood. Horns are honking. Honking is the sound cars make with horns. People move quickly. Daniel feels interested. Interested means wanting to know more. He likes watching different parts of the city. Some streets are modern and bright. Some streets are old and narrow. Narrow means not wide. Some areas are busy with shops. Some areas are quiet with trees and houses. He realizes that one city can have many different faces. Face here means character or feeling. The bus ride becomes a small tour. A tour is a visit around a place. Practice city sentences. We are passing through the city center. The streets are busy. The buildings are tall. The shops are open. People are crossing the street. The bus is stopping often. The city looks alive. Alive means full of life. A man sitting near Daniel asks, "Are you going to Green Park Station too?" Daniel says, "Yes, I am visiting a friend." The man says, "You need to get off after 3 more stops." Stop here means a place where the bus stops. Daniel says, "Thank you. I appreciate your help." Appreciate means feel thankful for something. This short conversation makes Daniel feel more comfortable. Comfortable means relaxed and okay. Practice passenger conversation. "Excuse me, is Green Park Station near? How many stops are left? Do I get off at the next stop? Thank you for your help. I appreciate it. Are you getting off here?" These questions help when you are unsure. Daniel watches the stops carefully. Carefully means with attention. The first stop is near a hospital. The second stop is near a large market. The third stop is Green Park Station. The bus driver announces the stop. Announce means say information clearly for people to hear. Daniel moves toward the door. He says, "Excuse me, I need to get off." People make space. Make space means move a little so someone can pass. The bus stops, and Daniel gets off. Practice getting off sentences. "This is my stop. I need to get off here. Excuse me, please. Let me pass. Thank you. I got off at Green Park Station. I am near my destination." Destination means the place I want to reach. Daniel stands on the sidewalk after getting off the bus. A sidewalk is the walking path beside the road. He looks around. The park is across the street. Across the street means on the other side of the street. His friend said the house is behind the park. Behind means at the back of something. Daniel checks the address in his notebook. Address means the place where someone lives or works. He does not need his phone right away because he wrote the information. Now, let us practice direction sentences. The park is across the street. The house is behind the park. The shop is next to the bank. Next to means beside. The bus stop is in front of the school. In front of means before or at the front side. The station is near the market. The cafe is on the corner. Corner means where 2 streets meet. Direction words are very useful after a bus ride. Daniel crosses the street carefully. The traffic light turns green, and he walks with other people. He reaches the park and sees his friend waiting near the gate. A gate is an entrance in a fence or wall. His friend smiles and says, "You made it." Made it means you arrived successfully. Daniel laughs and says, "Yes, I took the bus across the city. It was a long ride, but I enjoyed it. I saw many parts of the city." His friend asks, "Was it difficult?" Daniel says, "At first, I felt nervous. I was not sure about the route, but I asked the driver and another passenger. They helped me. The bus was crowded and the traffic was heavy, but I stayed calm. Now I feel more confident." Confident means believing you can do something. This is a great answer because Daniel explains the problem, the action, and the result. Now, let us build your bus ride story structure. First, say where you needed to go. Second, say where you waited. Third, say which bus you took. Fourth, say what happened on the bus. Fifth, say where you got off. Sixth, say how you felt. For example, I needed to visit my friend across the city. I waited at the bus stop near the bakery. I took bus number 12. The bus was crowded, but I found the right stop. I got off at Green Park Station. I felt proud. Practice the structure. I needed to go downtown. I waited at the bus stop. I got on the bus and paid the fare. I sat near the window. The traffic was heavy, but the ride was interesting. I got off near the market. I arrived safely. Safely means without danger. This structure helps you tell a clear travel story. Travel stories are common in everyday conversation. Now, let us practice a short speech. Repeat after me. Today, I took the bus across the city. I waited at the bus stop near my home. When the bus arrived, I got on, paid the fare, and asked the driver about my stop. The bus was crowded and the traffic was slow, but I stayed calm. Now let us do final speaking practice. Answer these questions aloud. Do you often take the bus? Where do you usually go by bus? Where is the nearest bus stop? How much is the fare? Do you prefer sitting by the window? Prefer means like one thing more than another. What do you see from the bus window? How do you feel in heavy traffic? What do you say when you need to get off? Pause when you need time. Answer simply, I take, I wait, I pay, I get off. One helpful practice is the bus vocabulary challenge. Challenge means something that helps you grow. Next time you see a bus, say 10 words in English. Bus, driver, passenger, ticket, fare, route, stop, seat, traffic, destination. Then make 5 sentences. The bus is coming. The driver is careful. The passengers are waiting. The traffic is heavy. My destination is downtown. This practice turns a normal street moment into English learning. Another helpful practice is the travel journal. A journal is a place where you write your thoughts. After a bus ride, write 5 sentences. I waited at the bus stop. I got on the bus. I paid the fare. I sat near the window. I got off near the market. Then make it longer. The bus was crowded, but I stayed calm. I saw many shops and buildings from the window. I arrived safely and felt proud. Writing helps speaking because it organizes your memory. Remember, taking the bus across the city is more than moving from one place to another. It teaches you words for travel, directions, people, time, money, traffic, and feelings. It also teaches patience, confidence, and observation. Observation means watching and noticing things. You can learn English from the bus stop, the ticket, the driver, the passengers, the window, and the streets. Real life is full of English lessons when you describe what you see and do. Before we finish, remember this. A simple bus ride can become an English lesson, a city tour, and a small confidence builder. Thank you for listening to Real Speaking Pod. I am Jack, and I am proud of you for practicing today. Keep listening, keep repeating, and keep learning English from everyday life. Your English voice is growing, one bus stop, one city street, and one safe ride at a time.